So on one level, you've got the Biden administration trying to bring in sweeping reform, and at the same time across 27 states, led by Democrats, there is about 300 pieces of electoral legislation underway that many argue will limit the right to vote. So this is going to be the year of the voting rights wars.
Okay, so let's say with Joe Biden, and I want to ask about what sort of infrastructure he's planning to take on China. A lot of people have been warmed by the fact that he's not backing down, and of course the Quad meeting took place involving Scott Morrison a couple of weeks ago now. It would energise those who had been concerned that he would step back in the approach that Donald Trump took.
Yes, well, he certainly isn't stepping back. I mean, we see with trade, he hasn't lifted any of the tariffs or restrictions. Militarily, he's rebuilt the alliances, as you rightly say, Peter, quite astutely, that, alliances like the Quad that involves Australia militarily. Now he wants to continue to confront China economically with a kind of renewal, economic renewal here in America. And a big part of that, he says, is infrastructure. Now, it became a joke during the Trump administration that the President Trump was going to announce Infrastructure Week. Well, Joe Biden is actually doing that next Wednesday. A massive multi-trillion-dollar spending plan. I mean, there's something like 230,000 bridges in America that need repair. 1 mile out of every 5 miles on American highways needs repair. And the list goes on and on and on. America ranks 13th in the world in infrastructure, according to the president and according to the administration. China is outspending America by 3 times on infrastructure. So if the American economy is going to lift and then to be able to sustain pressure going forward in the competition economically with China, the infrastructure simply needs to be addressed.
Yeah, I mean, I would also, and you might have a view on this, I'd point to American airports. I mean, they still look like there's been no change since the 1970s. They're all rubbish.
Well, that's incredibly prescient of you, Peter, because in fact, that's precisely one of the issues President Biden mentioned when he was teasing this package at his press conference.
Oh, there you go.
He said that on average, 20% of American flights domestically are late. And you can then calculate the cost to business of those delays. So you're bang on, mate. It's things like airports, bridges, roads, getting the country moving. I mean, at the core of President Biden's foreign policy is strengthening America's middle class. And that's what he sees will be an engine that will enable America to drive forward into this new age of, great power politics.
Okay.